put on your hands with my eyes to see. Straight buck violent in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me,
in God we trust. Yo, it's a must that you heard of us. Yo, we murder us. A lot of people is wondering and they're curious. I mean, in my unit, do it is so mysterious. Furious, all of my people is serious. Shook others be walking around fearing us. Front, baby, like you don't wanna be hearing us. Gotta listen to Harry.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. Danny Gray to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
11.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
11. Shot.
Burrow from the gun. That throw finds Jamar Chase. At the 20. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30.
No contact.
Hurts now from the gun. this one falls incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And it's going to be second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
A give left side to Brown. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
11, Thomas.
From the 39. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Gun. Stop. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. Stop.
Brown on the inside give. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Stop.
They'll run again with Brown. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
12. 11 Thomas. 12. Stop.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. He's on the move. Into a crowd, and intercepted! Christian Gonzalez has it! So march it forward after they accept the penalty. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 11 MT. Stop.
Brown.
Situational football. Looking at 1st and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
On 2.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Dotson now in motion right. From midfield on second down. Oh, he put everything he had to the outside. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
First down, Burrow to throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. That is Lewis Cine. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of it. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at first down here. Throwing here, Hurts. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On second down, here's Barkley. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he makes it to the start of the red zone, down at the 20. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Hurts looking to throw. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. And that forces them to 4th and goal. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, That's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one.
Here we go.
And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
On third down, here's Burrow. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
11.
On first down, here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it sets up second down.
Here we go. 11. 11.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. And that's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
11 mighty.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Completes this one to Chase. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This from 48 on the left hash. Butker knocks it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And look at this return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Eagles would take the lead with a score. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Hurts setting up to throw. He's got Smith. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hey, 73, Delta.
On first down, Hurts. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Short pass brought in. Has some room to work. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Let's get set. Stop.
Back to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
A final throw before the break. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Gun. Stop. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, stop.
Burrow from the gun. He's loaded another one up. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McPherson at the point after. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Has a hole left, room to run. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the block kick and return.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of trap meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Gray now on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he takes this ahead to the 40-yard line before going down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Hurts now from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's 2nd and 7. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
On 1, ready?
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. Hot.
Burrow to the air now. Finds a man right side. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Hot.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Burton there to bring it in. This gets the 1st and more. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt.
Here we go.
Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Here's Brown again. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 2, and now they have 3rd and goal at the 3.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11. Hot.
Now Burrow. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Gray now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 34. Dumps it off to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right, and he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left, didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. This one finds Goddard. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running left. This is Barkley. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. They go to Barkley again. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's another carry for Barkley. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him,
they did it! He made the interception! DJ Turner comes up with it. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick 6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Gray now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Draws hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
They send a receiver in motion right. It's inside the 10. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try it right with Brown. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Eleven MT.
Burrow setting up the play action. Escapes his grasp. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Has it in close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Gray now on the return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Taken in by Smith. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. It's to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Getting out to his left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did. and he simply has to get rid of it.
Buys time, rolling right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 18. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Gray now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. He lets one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Flush down out to his left. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Eagles trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing now from the gun. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles make it an 11-point ball game. Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. John.
A give now to Brown. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
11. John.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Here we go. John.
A run with Brown. And he's brought down after a short gain. Give him 3 on the tote. It's 4th down coming up. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, downing it at the 1. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. That pass complete to Goddard. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Hurts. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. Hurts. Forced out to his right. And he's tackled for a short gain. Trying to set this up quick. To throw. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side.